Good day everyone and welcome back to my channel. We have a mix of official announcements and rumors for today's video. Hope you can leave a like and subscribe as it helps out this channel a lot. For our first story, God of War Ragnarok had different reports throughout last week about a potential November release date, with a lot of players expecting an announcement last June 30 due to a credible leaker's cryptic message. But now, with the amount of pressure that players are spreading online, the announcement of any news looks to have been delayed. Recently, the dependable insider Tom Henderson said the announcement would have been made through a PlayStation blog post together with details about a collector's and Jotnar edition of the game, followed by a new gameplay trailer sometime after. Leaked details about the editions would follow, the Jotnar edition being the largest one, containing a 1-to-1 replica of Thor's Mjolnir hammer along with the game. The other version was less detailed in Henderson's report, though it comes with other kinds of items. The collector's edition would have badges and a map of the world and more. So now we'll have to be patient with the announcement from developers. Considering that November is the possible release date, marketing for the game would eventually come soon along with other gameplay and lore details. I'd like to add as well that we should respect the developers as well, as some people online have started to harass them in order to reveal the release date. For our next story, Marvel has been active in collaborating with multiple game developers and publishers in order to create a wide portfolio of game projects. With the state of Marvel games on the market, it looks like they are planning to branch out into a new genre, which is fighting games. And surprisingly, they are possibly partnering with Electronic Arts. News have spread online because of the insider Spatial Nick, as Nick comments on the Xbox Era podcast that his sources told him that Marvel is partnering with EA. Aside from Nick, the Tiny on Twitter added that they have a source that claims the partnership is producing a fighting game, and it came from the leaker of the multiverses information in the past. Though it's strange to hear that Marvel has EA create the fighting game, as the publisher only has EA Sports UFC under its portfolio of fighting games. The rumor is still interesting, as we'll see how the company will handle the project. On to our next story, Gamescom, the biggest in-person gaming convention this year, will have Ubisoft as one of its biggest presenters. The French publisher has many projects in development, though Assassin's Creed might not be included, as they'll have their own event in September with their 15th anniversary. Recent reports from insider Tom Henderson details that Skull and Bones will have a re-reveal, and it also has received ratings from Brazil, being not recommended for children under 16 years old on PC, Google Stadia, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S and X. A major play testing was also done last April, with sources saying that the game felt like it was near completion. However, it lacked depth, which could potentially be an issue in the future. Another game that could show up is Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. The game was slated to release this 2022. Insider Tom Henderson recently shared that the project is due to launch this November 18. As details are scarce, Gamescom could be the perfect venue to showcase more information. For our final story, renowned studio Sucker Punch Productions has shared a post recently about Infamous 2's user-generated content so that players would still be able to access them for a bit longer. They added that eventually the servers will have to shut down, but no details for the exact date has been given. On another note, Cole's Legacy DLC will be added to Infamous Second Son and will be available to everyone, as the skin was only accessible through the purchase of the Collector's Edition. The studio has confirmed that currently they have no plans in developing new games for the Infamous and Sly Cooper franchises. They also added that no other studios are working on the said franchises. This is tough news for fans, as rumors in the past indicate that a new Sly Cooper game is in development at Pixel Opus. Lastly, Sucker Punch said that we'd never say never to reopening those doors down the road, which means they'll likely revisit the games in the future. By the looks of it, the studio is now possibly all hands on developing the sequel for their highly successful Ghost of Tsushima game. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. When will Sony Santa Monica reveal new information for God of War Ragnarok? Is the EA Marvel fighting game similar to Mortal Kombat or Super Smash Bros.? Will Avatar Frontiers of Pandora make an appearance on Gamescom 2022? And lastly, is Sucker Punch Productions already working on Ghost of Tsushima 2? Let me know about your thoughts on the comment section down below, and I will see you all soon.